Hey guys, welcome back to Collecting and Hobbies. Today we're going to do a Force Link Star Wars review of Yoda. There's just a couple of sounds right off the bat. Now this is the Revenge of the Sith Yoda. I got a couple of these. This one's all bent up, so we're not opening them. He's got his lightsaber all ready to... it's not technically in his hand. But this is the one from Revenge of the Sith. Force Link activation symbol. There's Yoda and the Force Link. There's Yoda and the Force Link. Unfortunately, no bio. So he's from Wave 2. He's one of the harder ones to get. But he's been showing up a little more frequently lately. So let's get this little tape off real quick. There we go. And get him open. Here's the instructions that come with every single Force Link action figure that's single carded. That's what you need to do the sounds. Tap it to turn it on and the lights will start blinking like that. And hold the figure near the sensor, tap it, move it, etc. The more you move it, the more you tap it, the more sounds you will hear. As we just saw in Obi Wan Kenobi. Obi Wan Kenobi had like 8 phrases at least. Kylo Ren has 10. The majority of these have like 5 to 7. Except for the Praetorian Guard, he only has like 3. Now this tiny little piece is taped in there. This is a walking stick. Not much to it, just a slight amount of detail on the twisting. And then we got his lightsaber, which is also taped in. A little bit shorter than the other guys because he's a short little dude. But still about 3 times as long as his handle, like it's supposed to be. And just for comparison, here's Obi Wan's. So yeah, definitely. Whoops, camera's not all the way down. Okay, there you go. So definitely in scale. Maybe Obi Wan's looks a little long compared to the Yoda's, but a little over a foot more. Not exactly sure how many inches Yoda blade is supposed to be, but I thought it was 24, 20, something like that. Oh, come on, Yoda. Use the Force. Set yourself free. He's a little bitty booger. He's a little bitty thing. For size comparison, here he is with Obi Wan Kenobi, which looks, I guess you could say that's pretty accurate. Maybe a little... It's hard to make figures, you know, like with Poseability. Technically, Yoda is supposed to be the original concept, somewhere between 18 and 24 inches. If Obi Wan here is like about 6 feet tall, then yeah, he may be a little too tall, but yeah, what are you gonna do? If you make him any smaller, what are you gonna be able to do with him? Alright, so he has a reverse ball jointed head. If you reverse socket, whatever, instead of being a hollow head on a peg, he has the peg plugged into his neck, which is hollow instead, which gives him a very good amount of articulation. I'm not going to pull his head out because I heard if you do, it will be difficult to keep it back in. So remember that. He does not have twistable hands, but his arms do move, and look at that. He's got an extra joint in the shoulder. You can move him outwards. At least that one you can. Let's see. Oh, this one has the same joint, but it's in a different place. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of articulation just right there. And he's got a swivel waist. That's 6 points of articulation already. And he also has foot articulation, which are technically kind of like his head. They're ball sockets plugged into a hole. He's got the Force Link logo, and he still has a peg. Like you really need it, but it'll keep him stable. And his cloak is very soft and rubbery. So soft that you could probably, maybe, I don't know, possibly take it off. I don't want to rip it. It almost feels like the vinyl capes in the 70s and 80s. That's how thin it is. Maybe if you take off his head, but I don't want to do all that kind of stuff. Here is obviously the way his hand is posed. Oh, that's like a force grip. Like when he's doing the lightning. Throwing it back. See if he has that sound. But this is his walking stick hand and his lightsaber hand. See if we can get the walking stick in there. Okay, well, maybe not. Kinda, but you're gonna have to have it the way that it's supposed to go, pointed downwards. It doesn't really hold it too well. And barely. You hold it, but it's loose, definitely. Try his lightsaber. It's a much tighter grip. It's still pretty loose, though. Unfortunately, he has hair, sorta. And Empire Strikes Back, he barely had any hair, just little strings hanging out here and there. But I like that Yoda better, but this one's on Revenge of the Sith. His hair might be a little bit too thick there. See what they were going for. Wow, so you can get some pretty dynamic poses with him. I like that. Just like in Revenge of the Sith. So that's a good thing. This is a great Yoda figure. They haven't made a Yoda since 2014, I guess, with the 6-inch Black Series. There is a Yoda that's in the 8-pack Target exclusive, but he's not Force Link capable, and he didn't have this much articulation either. So, let's... This is going to be very easy to lose. I suggest you put it, I don't know, keep his packaging, keep it in there if you're not going to use it, or put it in a plastic bag. I wish he would have had twistable hands because his hands are kind of pre-posed, which is a little bit of a negative, unfortunately. I just don't see how he's supposed to really hold this without really losing it. There we go. But if he's fighting with his lightsaber, you don't really need his cane. Just depends on how you want to pose him. Alright, so let's check out his Force Link compatible.
Size, do you? Use the Force. Destroy the Sith. We must. Use the Force. Destroy the Sith. We must.
Use
the Force. Size, do you? Dark side, I sense in you.
Was that Yoda or that was the Emperor?
The dark side lives in you.
That's about 8 different sounds.
Use the Force.
Sounds like the Wave 2s are having a little bit more sounds added to them, maybe. Oh, they're all about the same. You never know what you're going to get. Anywhere from 5 to 8, pretty much, except for that 2-pack Praetorian Guard. But then again, I haven't taken them out of the box, so maybe if I move them around more, it'll be different sounds. Alright, so great paint job, except for I just don't like that hair that much. He's a little bit pre-posed, but with this particular figure, you can get a lot of posability out of him. You can twist. No foot or no leg articulation though. But yeah, technically 8 POA. He's got a little extra posability. Thank you, Hasbro, for making him a little more posable, more action oriented. I'm making Empire Strikes Back one without the hair. And give him a snake and a cane. Maybe in the Vintage Collection coming out next year. Alright, so that's it for Yoda. We will see you on the next review, and thank you for watching.